Before we begin this video, please click on subscribe, ring that notification bell, and like, comment, and share. Hello everyone, my name is Dragon, and today we're going to talk about another VRR issue that I found out recently, which is the screen tearing. VRR is supposed to remove all that screen tearing and stuttering, but it seems that it also has another issue, which is screen tearing. It's supposed to remove that, so let me show you let me show you the screen tear. It's really horrible. It's not something that should be happening. I've tested this with many games. You can also check that VRR is enabled. So let me start Fortnite. It will just start very fast because I'm using SSD. So for some reason, when I'm playing a game, and that game is running at like max FPS, whatever that FPS that I capped it to, whether it depends on the refresh rate of the TV. So let's take 120 Hz as an example in Fortnite. So when Fortnite reaches that 120 Hz, 120 FPS, for some reason, the VRR decides to have screen tearing for no reason at all. They have tried many ways to fix it, but I think I have found a solution. But it's really weird. It's not something that should be happening. So let's start creative for now, so I could show you the big problem that maybe many of you are having. So yeah, there's the audio. I just raised the audio for you guys so you can hear the game. It's not really essential, but yeah. Anyway, so as you can see, hold on, let me cap the FPS. So look, I'm gonna cap it at 120 FPS, alright? That's the refresh rate's maximum hertz. It's like 120. VRR is on, but if you see here, if I move, if I come here, for example, hold on, let me make this video 60 FPS for a minute. Now it's at 60 FPS. But yeah, it's running at 120 FPS. Okay, my video is running, my camera is running at 60 FPS because it's the maximum. Alright, see. So if I move like that, I hope you can see it. Look, if I move, yeah, focus over there, look, when I move, hold on, let me see it. Okay, yeah, focus over there. Did you see it? I hope you did. Hold on. Is it appearing on my camera? Because it's appearing for me. Yeah, it is. If you look really closely at that, at the screen, you can see it. You can see that weird screen tearing. Hold on. Let me move a bit more to showcase that. Yeah, if you look over there, it's visible. It's visible. You can see it, right? Yeah, did you see that stuttering too? Look, if I move like that. Yeah, I saw it. My camera is definitely showing it. Yeah, it is. So for some reason this happens. But this only happens when your FPS is like, it's when you're turning on VRR at 120 Hz or whatever you capped it at. It depends on the refresh rate. If it's reaching 120 FPS, if your TV is at 120 Hz as well, this causes screen tearing and sometimes even stuttering that you just witnessed it like a couple of seconds ago. So in order to fix this, first you gotta exit the game. You can press Alt F4 and then you open your NVIDIA control panel this thing, or I mean yeah, you right click, you go to more options if you're in Windows 11, and then NVIDIA control panel. All right, then when that opens, you go to manage 3D settings, this one right here, and then go to program settings, because you don't want to set maximum FPS for every single program. You're gonna just cap Fortnite, for example, the game that you want. Then you choose Fortnite from here. If it's not there, go to add and try to find Fortnite. You'll get this window. Then, for example, Fortnite, alright. Scroll down slowly until you see this max frame rate. And then you turn this on and cap the FPS. In this case, in Fortnite's case, you gotta cap it -5 the maximum of frame rate, so 115. But some games you don't need to subtract 5, you can subtract 3. Sometimes, I mean, I tried subtracting 3 on Fortnite and it didn't work, so I'm subtracting 5 right now. So why we're doing this is because, and this only happens when it's reaching the maximum FPS, the same number, like the same number as the hertz, the maximum. This only happens. But if you're going below that, VRR is working perfectly. I think this happens because VRR turns off when your FPS goes to reaches the maximum number as the same number as the hertz that you set, whether that is 60 or 120 or even higher, or if your FPS goes after that, I mean like beyond the maximum. So if it's equal or greater than the maximum hertz, then you get this weird stuttering or screen tearing most of the time. So let's test that out again, and this time hopefully we won't see it, because that's how I fixed it last time. So it should work this time, hopefully. Okay, let's go. So yeah, now as you can see, since I capped the FPS like 100 at 115, which is 5 less than the maximum number of the hertz, it should fix it. So you might say, why didn't I cap it from here? Because Fortnite doesn't have 115 FPS. It only has 120 and stuff like that. As you can see here, 120, 60, 144. You might say, why not 60? I don't want to lose all that FPS. I can just do this and I can save a lot of FPS. So I can make the game smoother and better for like competing, I guess, for competing. Alright, so now there is no screen tearing no matter what I do. The same trick that I did earlier. I mean, you guys might see some stuttering. Maybe it's because I'm running at higher than 60 FPS and my display cannot handle that or something. But in my case, it's looking perfectly fine. I mean, you can also verify if there's any screen tearing on it, or yeah, I mean, you might see stuttering, but you will definitely not see screen tearing. 100%. Since the screen is working perfectly now, I can even use my controller if you want. I mean, yeah, let's do that. Wow, what's going on? Wow, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know if this is supposed to happen, guys, but when I use my mouse, nothing. I think this is a game bug, not necessarily VRR bug. You witnessed that a lot, like stuttering, right? For some reason, this happens when I use my controller, right? I don't know why that's happening, but that's not normal. It didn't happen before. Let me use my mouse. So yeah, as you can see, no screen tearing. Everything's looking fine. How it should be. No screen tearing. Let's try walking up there. Let's try going left and right. Focus on that tree in case you want to see some screen tearing on anything. Alright, one more walking, one last time. Alright, that seems good. Right guys, I think we've tested enough. So yeah, I guess that's that. I don't know why this is happening. Sony should definitely be fixing it. But until then, I guess that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share, and all that stuff. And yeah, see you next time. So yeah, as a reminder, subscribe and ring the bell and all that good stuff about liking and commenting and sharing. And goodbye. See you next time.